Alright, Alright, what's up, guys? I'm gonna tell you a story about yesterday on how I got kicked out of Cherry Hill Pool. So, first of all, I didn't really get kicked out, but I thought this title sounded cool, but I didn't really get kicked out, but I really got in deep trouble, you can say that. So, so let's start out first time. Let's start out Let's start. So I got there was a couple of girls there too. So like there's a couple of girls that went to Harding. Like they're eighth graders now. I'm a freshman. So there's a couple of girls at Harding. I think that got more. I think that got me. I think that got me a little fired up about. They were pointing and laughing at me. They weren't pointing. They were laughing when they saw me. They might like me. They might want to get Leroy or something. But they were pointing at laugh. They were laughing at me, and that got me motivated. And then I told them, "Where's my money? They need to get my money. All right. Text me, Maddie. You better text me and get. You better get me my money. All right, Maddie. You better get me my money. All right. Invest. All right." But when I was on, so this started. No, this started. We went to go sit down at the table. This is when I got in trouble the first. I got trouble 2 times. I could have been kicked out the third. They would have gave me third. But if they might, that guy probably didn't even recognize me. So I'm sitting at this I'm sitting on the table, and then the manager comes up and tells me to sit down, sit off, to whatever, get off the table, and it's not that big of a situation. I don't think sitting on a table is a big situation because a lot of people do it anyways. But he probably needs something to do, so he just probably something to do. But this manager dude, first of all, he's a nice guy. He was a pretty nice guy about the situation, the big situation I'm gonna tell soon. He told me to get off, but I'll tell something. I'm gonna rat you out, Norridge. At Norridge, they let me do anything at Norridge because Norridge is not that big. I think it's Cherry Hill's the biggest. I think that's why. Yeah, there's not more, but Norridge, you can sit on the table, not get in trouble. Stand on the table, not get in trouble. Norridge needs better management, I would say. But all right, let's get to the second thing. This is the big one right here, the big one. So I'm going up. My friends are. I'm going up the slide. I'm going up the slide. I'm going up the slide. And me and my friends were talking about who should be for president. Someone said Kanye. Someone said whoever. I said Lil Uzi, or whatever how you say his name. And then I said Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger or whatever you say it. I don't know how to say it. That might be it, but I said it the other way. I said I said N word. I didn't do hard R though. That's a good thing though. A hard R. I said that. I said I mispronounced it, and this woman, I'm not. This woman tells me to watch my mouth. This woman tells me to watch my mouth, like if you know. So one thing, if you know, like I said it wrong, then tell me I said it wrong. Just don't. I I didn't do it on. I didn't do it on. I didn't say it on purpose. Like I didn't say it on purpose. Like like I didn't say it on purpose. I did it accidental because I have a speech problem sometimes. I have speech problem with hard words. All right, that's a hard word, so I'm gonna have a speech problem. So that's to understand that. She could have said like how to say it and stuff. She tells me to wash my mouth, but my friends were talking something about Trump and all that. I don't really like Trump at all anymore. I used to like him. And letting the White House visitor, guess what? Golden State ain't gonna be going there this year. I hate that he can't. Oh, you know what? The only team that went to the White House is Alabama, because most of them guys are hillbillies, anyways. Hillbillies. So that's the only team. I bet President Trump's gonna have only like one team there, maybe even three. He's not gonna have I don't know if the hockey team might not go there either. I'd be surprised if they went. But Eagles don't want to go. Golden State don't want to go at all. They didn't want to go last year, so that's how President Trump's making this country look bad at not supporting them. June 12th, that's the day. That's the day. Tuesday, that's when we're gonna meet Kim Jong-un. I'm excited for that. It might be on TV. He might get shot. Who knows? They better have security there. I'm kind of off topic. So this woman shoulda. She told me to stop, and I did stop. I said okay. I said stop. She said one more time, she's gonna tell. I didn't say it one more time. So, and then this is the funny part. This is kind of a funny part. Like this, I knew I was gonna get busted. I knew I was gonna get busted, right? Like I was on the slide, and she was talking right to the guy that was on the slide. That guy on the slide's not even doing his job. Like he didn't even tell me to go. Like it was clear, so I went anyway. I knew I was gonna get busted if I didn't go on that slide. Gotta break some rules, right? I knew I was gonna get busted. He was gonna stop me if I didn't go. So I went down the slide, and then that's it. I knew I had to. I just had to. I saw it clear, so I went. And then this dude, man, he wasn't doing his job. So he needs to get talked to about that. He needs to get talked to. He ain't doing his work. Like he didn't tell me to go when it was time to go. I know he was in a conversation, but he could have told me. He could have told the woman to wait a minute and tell me to go. Like that's his job. He ain't doing his job. He needs to. So and then I don't know, like how this story goes. This is a long story, so it's gonna take a while. Like now we're on that little alligator like little thing, that little thing you climb, like jungle gym, white thing of water. And then the manager comes, all right? The manager comes. Then the manager comes. He's a pretty cool guy, actually. He's not a bad guy. Like, he understands, like, he told us something like this. I forget. Something that you have a lot of, pride? A lot of, like, something you like, I forget the word. Like something new. It's like 12 o'clock next day here. It's Saturday. He told us like something like this. Like if you have something others might not be interested in, something you guys have a lot of I forget the word. What is that? Have a lot of interest in, but other people don't, like something like that. That's a word. I can't even say the word right now because it's like 12 o'clock at night. So, and then he talks to us, and the manager talks to us, and he was a pretty nice guy. All right, pretty nice guy actually. He said he was pretty cool about it. He's like he didn't even know. He said, I don't know if it's true or not. So he might have told the lady. He might have thought the lady was making stuff up or something. That's what he said. I don't know if it's true or not. We had a couple of complaints, and he said, I don't know if it's true or not. Like this, manager guy talked to us. I'm never gonna go back to Cherry Hill again. That's it. I'm gonna be back. I'll probably not be back there for a while. Be honest, I'll probably not be back. Norridge, I might not even go to the pool this summer at all again. I might not. Like, I have a lot of other stuff to do. I could play basketball, do all other stuff. Like, It's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't really like public pool. I could go get a membership at Elmcrest instead of that crap. Pool, that's where broke people go. I don't want to be a big defense. I don't want to be like, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say broke people. Like, I'll be honest. I didn't want to be like that. I apologize. I apologize if that hurt your feelings that broke people go to the pool. I'm sorry. Like, but it's okay. It's okay. Like, I could get a membership at Elmcrest because they're way better. I know a couple people that work there. Maybe I could get cheaper too, or Cedar Rapids Country Club or something like that. No pool. I won't go to the pool again. Ellis is not bad. I never been to Ellis. They're crappy. They only have one good slide. I don't know what Beaver has. I don't care. I'm not gonna go to the pool at all this year. But this guy. All right. What's the next question? What's the next thing? This guy. The guy that was on the slide. The guy that was on the slide went to talk to us because he was doing the little part like at the where you after the slide's done. He was like at that part. He was that part. This guy that was on this slide when I went on it. Like this guy talked to us, man. He was he's like my dad's size. He's my dad's size, and he said he was pretty disrespectful actually to me. He was pretty disrespectful for us. We told him that the manager already talked to us about it, and he said, I don't care. He's pretty rude about it. Man, he weren't doing it. Man, he didn't even look like that he should be even working at the pool. He didn't even look like he should be working at the pool. Like, not in shape. I don't want to say that. He needs to have more respect, alright? More nice, be more nice to people, be more, what's that? There's a word for that, too. Kind. Like, at Hy-Vee, the guys are always kind. Something like that. Hell, but this guy needs to be a little more kind, alright? And I didn't like that guy one bit. And then, this guy, the parents of the dad of, let's say, the boyfriend or husband or something, of the lady that told me to watch my mouth. I have respect for this guy. I really do have respect for this guy. This guy knows a lot, alright? This guy knows a lot. I had the time to think about this, man. I had a kid, he said, president can get away with racist comments, everyone thinks maybe I could get away with racist comments, look at our president. But I have respect for this guy, man. Cool. He was a pretty cool guy. He had a conversation with us about what it means. We're not. He said we're not the. I'm not gonna say the word. All right. I'm not an N-word, and you're not an N. I'm guessing, and it says in the dictionary, whatever. I'm not gonna get into detail, but I have a lot of respect for that guy. Let's say this. I was so proud or something that he would stand up for his child, so the mother and the kid were stand up for his child. That's pretty cool. I think that's an example of a good dad, and that's one of the big examples of a dad, a good dad. You hear someone, but that's a good example. I have a lot of respect for him, and he had a conversation with us, and like, I'm not a racist guy. I really, I really like, my best friend in elementary school, he was black, so I, I'm, I actually really miss him, like after elementary school, I never got to talk to him again. I had his phone number and he never texted me back. Maybe I should give him a call sometime. Like, he was my best friend. I remember one day we dressed up. He dressed up as Obama, not racist. I dressed up as Joe Biden. That was election day. That was pretty cool, actually. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Like, we won something like best presidential suit. Like, we were in the yearbook that year. I don't know if I have that yearbook, but I really miss him. I really miss him. Like, my favorite basketball player is black. I like Kevin Durant. I like him. Everyone says he's a snake and all that. So at the end of the day, he's just a normal human being, human being like us. And that's one thing. Like, famous people act like they're not human beings. Act like they're someone else, but they're not. They're just human beings like us. So, my favorite quarterback, my favorite team, Carolina Panthers. Our quarterback, he's black, and I have respect for him. Me, I should say African American. That's kind of racist saying, but I have respect for Cam Newton. He's a really good quarterback, and that's one reason I fell in love with Carolina, because of him. That's one reason I fell in love with the team. I didn't even like the Warriors before. I liked them before Kevin Durant when we lost the 2015 when we won it, and in 2016 I liked them. So that's a really good. I kind of like LeBron. All right, I kind of do, but I don't like his team. But I like him as a player. He's a really good player. Got to give him that. So that's pretty much when the story ends. And then I told him something like, "I'm sorry. I hope," and he said, "I hope we meet again in the future." But that would be awesome if we could meet again in the future. Maybe we could be friends, maybe, or something. Maybe we can have stuff in. Maybe we have stuff in common. But that would be. But this is a good story. This is how, like, this is a good example not to do, like, say stuff like that in public. But I didn't say it on purpose. I have speech impediment or whatever it's called. I have that, but. And he said, I hope you get help, and I really appreciate him for saying that, because, man, I hope I do, because that's a really good thing. I appreciate him for saying that. That's really help, and I'll take that word with me in the future, and try to work on my speech. So maybe one day I could do whatever I want, like run for president, become a better basketball player, maybe do speeches for money, like speeches and stuff. But I really appreciate what he said to me, and I really appreciate him and what he had the guts to come up to me and talk to me. That's really what a good father he was. So that's what the pool situation ends. Then after that, I felt down. It made me have a long time to think about it. And then, I forgot one thing. Like, this lady called me a prick. That's like calling me an a-hole. Like, she told me not to cuss after she told me not to cuss, and then after she told me not to cuss, she called me a prick. But I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. I am not gonna make a big deal about it. Like you told me not to cuss, and then prick is kind of a cuss word. It's calling someone a-hole. Like, you told me not to cuss, and then you cuss. Like, What's your problem? Like, if he said, but I take respect. I take respect for that. I don't take. I have respect for a father though. So that's gonna end the video. I hope you guys learned from my situation. All right, like, comment, subscribe, and if you're watching this video, all right, hit that hit. All right, if he's watching this video, I want to just say, I really appreciate you, man, and how great of a father you are, and I hope your son learns that one day, and see, he's a lucky kid. He is a lucky kid. So he's a lucky kid. He's lucky to have you as a father, and I really appreciate you, man. You're a really good father for coming up to a guys that were saying, not trying to say. I wasn't trying to say it on accident, but trying to saying like a Rachel thing and saying. I'm saying, and I'm glad he had the guts to come up to us and say stuff, like tell us, like. But alright, this is gonna be it for the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a cover of I got a feeling called the blues, Love Stick Blues. Continue. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to dab on them haters.